Let's get another day done here. So, things we want to do. I want to try and close this out, which means we should probably work more with the plant. We need to work more on our board games. We need to work more on probably, well, we gotta work on a lot of stuff. Okay. Well, let's get Dayton then. Let's start with the board game. Let's get this out of the way.
Welcome to the abode of mysteries, where today we will play the ancient game of chess.
Okay.
First founded as the Indian game known as Chaturanga before the 600s Anno Domini.
Means AD.
That's year of our Lord Christ! It traveled throughout space and time to reach us today as the most popular board game of all. The game used to have elephants for pieces, but now it's like bishops and stuff. Do you know how to play?
I do.
That's great! Saves me an explanation. I have the pieces set up right here. You can be white, I'll be black, which means you go first.
Thanks. I'm not good at chess. I'm not brainy enough for this. As we spice things up by playing blindfolded? Maybe? We can't switch the positions because that's cheating. Play normally? He does like rules. Let's try playing blindfolded.
Blindfolded? Spice things up? Well, I suppose I can do that. I can keep many positions in my noggin. I will be able to do just fine.
Parker gives you a chess blindfold and puts one on himself.
Yeah,
You could
player
no longer
two.
see the pieces, but you will be able to feel your way around the board.
Go ahead. Make the first move. Oh, you won't be winning that pawn back anytime soon. I move here. What say you?
Brush Parker's hand with
You
your
feign reaching for a chess piece, going directly for Parker's hand instead. When your hand brushes his, you can hear him gasp and tremble.
Oh, apologies.
We're gonna fluster him so that makes a
I didn't mean
mistake.
to.
You can't see him, but you can practically hear how red he's turning.
Oh, drat. I've lost the position. I'll move my bishop here?
Parker moves his bishop to a rather vulnerable spot. You can visualize it in your mind's eye.
Let the bishop go and move towards his king.
Oh, no! That puts you far too close for comfort. I'll protect my king with my powerful queen.
It appears from Parker's last move that you can simply skewer his queen with your rook.
No! I'll take your rook then.
But it is too late. Parker's position has collapsed, and you checkmate him only a few moves later.
Thank you for not making me actually
You both
play.
take off your blindfolds and gaze into each other's eyes. Is this romance?
What's this face?
Or is he trying to get a read on you? You're not certain either way.
Congratulations! You've earned a point towards my love.
Yay.
Still, I will see you next time for an ever so complex game with many of my beloved rules.
Are we gonna play Risk?
You again?
Fuck, I told you go away.
So, what brings you back, poser? See? I'm being nice. I'm a duck. Quack. Riveting.
Crack, crack, mother ducker.
What, you trying to be ducking cool or something? I say you could call me that, dumbass? Pretty damn sure I didn't. Daddy. We're a rebel. Oh, and there it is. I'm getting bored with this. I usually spend about 20 seconds talk. You can be whichever one you like. That's the only favor I'm gonna do you too, so appreciate that shit. Yes and no. Ain't my obligation to make sense, jerk off. But sure, you want my name? It's Nunya. Names are worth, and I don't have to tell you shit if I... In fact, I'm gonna get the duck out. You wanna talk to me again? Too ducking bad, poser. You ever heard the saying, gone like a rubber duck who's done with your shit? Yeah? Watch this. Poof! Rebel's gone.
I feel like I got a bug that I keep getting stuck in that rebel conversation, and it's annoying. Alright, let's get the plant girl, because she's cute.
Hey, you're back! Guess what? The flirtilizer is totally working!
Yay!
Okay, not really. But I've been doing all this research on manifestation and positive self-talk, and I think it's going to be really helpful for me. Anyway, I'm actually glad you're back because... Drum roll once again, please. I've got a brand new plan to become a real plant. A real plant plan.
Okay.
After the flirtilizer debacle, I went back to the drawing board, started my research from scratch. And
Okay.
it turns out I was missing a key ingredient in my whole appraisal of the situation.
What was it?
Are you sure you're ready for this?
Yep.
It's called the woot.
The woot.
The woot! How could I have missed it?
Right?
The woot, basically, is love. I know, it sounds cheesy, but hear me out.
Okay.
It means encouragement, visibility. Woot is the essence of giving someone support, cheering them on, believing in them.
Yeah.
And you don't even necessarily have to feel those things in order to give them to someone. That's the crazy part. You can offer someone the woot before you feel it. And in the offering, and by them receiving it, you actually get it too.
Hooray!
You know what this sounds like, right?
Magic.
Total magic! I am so glad that you get it.
I get it. Big fan of the woot.
Well, since you're already a fan, may I present the can?
Chrissy holds up a small green and pink watering can.
Go.
It seems pretty unremarkable to your eye, but you suppose you'll have to wait and see.
The wootering can.
The wootering can.
This can, the technology in this humble garden implement is so specialized that it can literally hold and transfer the pure essence of woot from the can to me. And through the power of the woot, presto, I become real. The woot doesn't exist only in this can, of course, but according to the manufacturers, this is the most efficient way to preserve the power of the woot and transfer it in its purest form. Yeah, that totally works too. If you were intending to woo me, which would be
Yeah.
interesting. Are you?
Yeah.
I have to say, I might just take you up on that. Provided you
Yeah.
help make me real first.
Yep.
We can talk about that later. Anyway, I'm sure you can imagine how much woot is lost to evaporation in a traditional transfer procedure.
Yeah. Fair point.
Ooh, what a great question. Cheering. At a game or a concert?
Okay.
That's a pretty recognizable one. Think about it. Those fans are watching, paying attention, loving, moving, and grooving, producing huge quantities of woot. And by the time it gets to the field or the stage, all the way over there, so far away from the source, how much of it has just drifted away?
Oh. It's a lot of lost woot.
I know! Hence, the can.
Clearly.
But nope. Essence. I've already filled the can, but the woot charging ceremony as described in the instructions takes 2.
Okay.
So we do the ceremony, and then you water me, or you wooter me, I guess, and then... I don't know. I guess I'm real. Ah, so exciting! What do you think? Are you ready?
Let's do it.
Yes! Ah! You are so cool!
Come on.
Okay, so to start, we both stand next to the can.
Okay.
We hold hands? No. Okay. And we both deliberately imagine the woot making its way from the can across the medium of the water, intertwining with my roots.
Okay.
Exactly! And when we have this image firmly in our mind's eyes, we say with a big breath, and the woot shall be. Woot shall be? Yep, woot shall be. Okay. Imagining. Okay, I've got it. Do you have it?
Front and center.
Wonderful. Okay, ready for the words? Here we go. And the woot
Woot shall be.
Great! Quick! Pour the water!
You pour the woot, or the watering can at any rate, doing your best to think positive thoughts for sweet Prissy.
Yeah, this is her thing.
Is it working? I feel like it's working. The fertilizer kind of tingled like pins and needles. This is much more soft, warm. It's like that time someone thought I was real and left me in a greenhouse for a few hours at the home warehouse. Gosh, what a fantastic day that was. I got to talk to a hydrangea, a real one. Can you see a difference?
Prissy looks just as she had before, save for a bit of extra moisture on her leaves.
Oh boy, if I have to stomach one more time that it hasn't worked, that I'm still not real, that I'm just a plastic plant, no different from a grocery bag or a bike tire.
Oh.
Oh no. It's amazing what you can take, isn't it? And you don't have a choice.
Poor thing. We'll find something.
I will. I'll try until it works.
That's the
I
spirit.
think I'd better rest now. Tired, but not defeated.
Good.
Thanks for your help. You're just the best. I think this would be a lot harder without someone who believes in me.
All right. 3 more dates. I think we do art, and the boxes, and then the safe, and then back to Zoe.
Welcome back.
Okay.
So, here is my plan of artistic attack. This whole house is going to be a gallery.
Okay.
Right now, I have 4 pieces I'd like to display, and we have 4 really excellent pieces of wall real estate to make use of.
Okay.
And I'd love your help deciding which piece goes best in which place.
Okay.
Let's jump right in, shall we? The first one is this powerful painting of a ship.
We need to put that next to the...
It's done in the style of J.M.W. Gasburner. He was actually quite troubled.
I want that in the living room so that the pirate guy can see it.
So moody. Shall we talk about it?
Absolutely.
So, what do you see?
Let's see, a grand adventure.
Without doubt, the great age of sail. There is something so powerful about the ocean, about our attempts to be both one with it and safe from it. What mysteries lie beneath that foaming depth?
Cthulhu.
Why are we so drawn to it when simultaneously it is the source and birthing ground of some of our deepest inborn fears?
Because Cthulhu.
Fascinating and wonderful.
Cthulhu.
It does. Ooh, and imagine firing one of those cannons. Double blast.
Yeah.
Do you think we should display this one?
Yes. Absolutely, I do.
Most excellent. Now, on to location.
Living room. Yes!
Just here. You have quite an eye, I think. It looks fantastic there. Well done. There are more to go through. The gallery is yet in its infancy. Come back to me here in the attic when you're ready, and we'll do this again. I so enjoy talking about art, no matter your preferences.
Alright. Alright, let's get the boxes.
A ground
Whoa, whoa,
with a
who are
gothic
you?
Vibe regards you with an expression that's hard to read. She holds your forgotten, formerly trendy robot dog in her arms, petting him idly.
Who are you?
Well, well. If it isn't the one who made me.
I miss somebody? Memoria. Love it. God damn it. Just the attic is a lot.
I don't know. I suppose I'm a bit... disappointed? For someone who's amassed such a varied and confusing collection of bits, you just look so... normal.
She's got a Tamagotchi on her neck. And it looks like one of those paper things.
I was hoping for a real Frankenbrine to go with all this preservation. Oh, excellent. Normalcy can be boring,
Amen.
and I do so loathe being bored.
Look how angry the doggy got.
All this time I've been in your house, and this is the first time you've come up to visit me. I think I'll make use of your presence, long delayed though it is, by holding your feet to the fire.
Okay. Ooh, that's some spicy talk there, lady.
Is it? I suppose so. Spicy is not generally the first descriptor applied to me.
Oh, they don't see you the way I
Bitter,
see you.
cold, dangerous, damaged, deranged, unhinged, mad.
I love it.
I had a lover once, a ladder, who told me I was the black hole she couldn't wait to fall into. She's gone now.
Oh.
Memories. At long last, we are going to go through all of this. Every single piece. We're going to see, sort, and dispose of each object stuffed in the corners up here, and finally, order will reign.
Okay.
I love chaos as much as the next memory, but enough is enough. I'm starting to look like Jerry.
Jerry. If I get rid of all the stuff, wouldn't I be getting rid of you too?
Oh no. You are long past the point of no return with me.
Oh, good.
I exist now, and I'll go on existing. The cleansing I'm demanding will simply mean that I can exist with some semblance of dignity.
Well,
Though
that's
perhaps
fair.
I shouldn't ask you to do this with me. I know how tantalizing it is to be worried to distraction. But no, needs must. We've established I won't die. Though, another time, that might be fun. Let's get on with it.
I'm ready. Let's do it.
The first of your tasks for me is to gather Cam and Art, so that we might proceed efficiently. Who is Cam? He's your trash can. Perhaps you should go acquaint yourself.
Okay.
These two are both necessary for our project to proceed, so off you go.
Okay, so we gotta get the trash can. Good God damn it. Oh. Discord. Tinfoil hat.
David is obviously becoming desperate. He doesn't do well under pressure.
Okay.
I'm worried his behavior will gradually become increasingly erratic until he crosses a line he can't come back from.
That sounds bad.
You have no idea. I should never have put you in this situation. Naively, I believed as Valdivian's lowest paid employee, you would be safe. But it's become clear that as long as you possess the Dateviators, you'll be the target of David's wrath. Anyway, I have a solution.
Okay.
Use the realization recipes to bring Skylar to life.
Oh,
if
man.
Skylar becomes human, the Dateviators will instantly cease to operate.
Oh,
if
no.
the Dateviators cease to operate, there will be absolutely no evidence implicating you in their theft.
No.
Realize Skylar
Oh.
and destroy the Dateviators before David unleashes his full fury upon you. He has access to resources you'd never believe. I'm afraid there's just no time to explain. You see, I forgot to charge my phone's battery last night, and now I'm at 2%. And I can't charge it because I also forgot my charging cable. Can you believe that? Ugh. But remember, realize Skylar ASAP.
But if we do that, we can't keep playing the game. Oh, Lord. Just to clear some of this out. Ah, rebel. I like her. She likes black, she likes disuse, disrepair, and dishonesty. Alright.
Finally. I take it you're my 11 o'clock. I should have known it was too much to expect you'd be on time. After all, it was apparently too much to expect you to properly file your taxes.
Yeah.
You're not even dressed properly. Put this on. It suits you.
Yay.
I trust you brought your financial documents, receipts, and records to support all the information reported on your most recent tax return. I'm sorry. I don't know how you run things at your business, but here at the IRS, we treat those who hold the power with deference. So if you want to walk away from this audit without the IRS putting a permanent lien on your checking account, I'd suggest you do the respectful thing and refer to me by my proper title, IRS agent. Do you understand, taxpayer?
Yes, IRS agent.
Much better. Now, that wasn't so hard, was it, taxpayer? You keep complying and showing me the proper respect I deserve, and I can make this process much less painful for you. But step out of line, and I have the power to make the rest of your existence a never-ending fiduciary nightmare. Have I made myself abundantly clear?
Yes, IRS agent.
Good. All right then, down to business. Now obviously you're here because your painfully inadequate accounting led to numerous administrative discrepancies in your most recent tax return.
Those are words.
Quite honestly, your return was so utterly incomprehensible that we were shocked to find a human actually filed it.
Yay, that's me. I did a terrible
Excuses
job.
and groveling will do little to help you at this juncture. Although it is rather enjoyable to watch you pitifully squirm. What's important is that we properly assess your fiduciary mess and reconcile your discrepancies. Can I count on your compliance, taxpayer?
My safe word
Firstly,
came up.
On your personal taxes, you took the standard deduction.
Yeah.
However, you also filed itemized deductions that totaled a greater value.
Oh, well, that's stupid. I should have used the itemized.
Additionally, your itemized deductions were unusually large when compared to your reported income.
Yes, I did.
As I'm sure you're well aware, claiming the standard deduction while also claiming itemized deductions totaling a greater value, in addition to claiming deductions unusually large for your annual income,
Yeah,
was
that's...
a huge red flag for us here at
Yeah, that was
the
bad.
agency. I'll obviously need to see all the receipts for the itemized deductions, so I can reconcile those records with your most recent filing.
Of course.
Moving on, there were numerous flagrant issues related to grossly incorrect amortization periods.
What?
It appears you mistakenly or fraudulently used the wrong amortization period for a variety of your business expenses, which resulted in extremely inaccurate deductions. See the highlighted line items here on Form 4562. I appreciate your remorse. Just don't let it happen again.
Oh, cool. You're giving me a slide.
And finally, it's come to our attention that you omitted several foreign accounts.
How'd you even find out about
As I'm
those?
sure you're aware, taxpayers with foreign financial accounts exceeding certain thresholds are required to disclose them on the Report of Foreign Bank and Financial Accounts FBAR form. Yet you failed to file an FBAR form at all.
I don't have.
Look, I'm going to level with you, taxpayer. Given the numerous omissions and inconsistencies in your filing, it appears this audit is undoubtedly going to be an extremely long and painful process.
This blows chunks.
Additionally, I will be sending a team of agents to your home to oversee a field audit in order to conduct an on-site examination of your financial records and other relevant documentation. Depending on your compliance during the field audit, I will consider suggesting that my superiors treat you with leniency.
Yay.
Is that all understood? And scene. Whew. I don't know about you, but that left me quite pleased.
Yay.
An adequate and serviceable job, my little wretch. Tell me, did you find it as satisfactory as I did? It pleases your mistress to hear that.
Yeah.
And
I'm a bad
considering you were not
taxpayer.
a total disappointment, I'd be interested in exploring another scenario with you. I look forward to experiencing your vain attempts to please me.
Yay. Alright. The real mission. Solving the murder.
Hey, yeah, I can hear you. Sorry about the other day. I was just so sad.
I get it.
It is good to see you, though. And I'm feeling a little better. There was the cutest bird in the windowsill this morning.
Aw.
Have you ever realized that the way birds poop is just totally insane? Like, it's just random. They poop whenever, wherever, all the time.
Yep.
Can you imagine going through life like that? I mean, I don't have to worry about pooping because I'm a ghost and I don't have bowels and I don't eat, but like, what if it was you? That would be so crazy. You just walk around like leaking. Birds are so weird.
Birds aren't real.
From someone not solid at all.
That's true.
I have an idea.
I would love to hear an idea.
I've been thinking about where I should go next.
Okay.
Should I find out what my next adventure is? Like, actually die? Or should I try to come back to a life of sorts and be a real being in the house with guys like the time capsule? And you and your magic glasses.
Would love to have you here.
Oh my god, thank you! Look, here's my idea. We never closed the seance circle. I stood up, and he stood up, and then I fell, and I died, but the energy was still all open and swirly. So maybe it's still open. maybe if we can complete it, I'd stop being stuck in between worlds like this. Stuck in this room, stuck in the freaking 80s, for God's sake. This is amazing! Okay, we're gonna need a lot of stuff. Well, not a lot of stuff, like a moderate amount of stuff. Mostly what we need is unstable energy. It sounds weird, but I think if we get enough of these objects here, whose existences span the distance between object and idea, it could work.
Okay.
Not cabinets, tables, or toilets, but like weirder stuff. Like me. We have to gather them together, and they all have to be on board with what we're doing. Like, we have to all be on the same page, singing the same song kind of thing.
Okay.
And it should work. This is... Oh my god, I think I'm gonna die. Like, die again, like metaphorically from excitement. Do you know enough of the others here to do that? Honestly, 3 or 4 might be enough. I don't know why the hell Rudy thought he could contact his dead father with just me. Oh my god, this is amazing. I
Yeah.
live right here. I'll
Gotta
be
put a
waiting right
bookmark
in
in
exact
this.
spot, okay? Thank you! Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you!
Okay. It's bedtime. Okay. So I gotta find weird stuff. I gotta get my stats up. We need the trash can for the memory lady. Oh, good Christ. Let's go get Cam. And then we'll do the last game for Parker.
When you turned your gaze on your trash can, you were expecting shiny metal and black plastic. Damn it, you expected the garbage. What you weren't expecting was the handsome face, sculpted jaw, and delicate peaks of skin artfully framed by actual garbage. This garbage lurker, for his part, seems far less impressed with you.
That's kind of hurtful. His shirt's a shopping bag.
What?
Yeah. Hey man, what's up?
Things that aren't down, I guess.
You're an idiot. That's kind of antagonist and cryptic anyway.
Oh, I get it. Delicate ego over here. Have anything for me today?
I mean,
Do this every day, dude. What'd you bring? I'll just wait. Sauce packet or no? Score. What kind of sauce?
spicy.
Bring it on. Day old Pinto Fiesta, let's go. Nice haul. I'll take it.
Thanks, Cam.
You hand your trash over to Cam, and he takes it from you, pocketing it without another word.
And you're still here. Wasn't planning on it.
Oh,
Now you go.
but you're hot.
Go. Be free.
I'm free to be here.
Damn, Chuckles. Bye.
Okay. Hold on. Our water bill's gonna go through the friggin' roof. Turn that off. Alright, we got 4 more dates for today. Oh. Let's see if we can find out more from... Open this up.
Look who just can't get enough of me.
Hi, Winnie. Me?
Yes, you, sweetheart. I promise sometimes you just about as dense as a drain pipe. Not that I minded. You're still pretty cute. Plus, it feels like I can teach you something.
Yeah, tell me more about this house, because shit's weird.
When you swing hard, don't you?
Yep.
What brings you down here today? And don't say drainage.
Tell me you have more juicy stories.
Something told me that's what you wanted. Where did I leave off last? Oh, yeah. Okay. So, remember what I told you about that couple taking long showers?
Yeah.
There was this one time that...
Hey, Winifred.
River!
Am I interrupting?
No.
No, please. Come join us. How you doing, sweetness?
River glares at you, giving you the distinct feeling she doesn't appreciate you being here. But she says nothing.
Oh, you know, fine. Same as always.
You say that every day, and I know that's not always true.
Winnie, don't. Not now.
I was here first. You barged in.
River looks away from both of you, steam rising from her cheeks as she blushes furiously.
That sweet little blush gets me every time.
No.
But really, you got nothing to be embarrassed about, darling. It's only me. If you need a little help relaxing.
Oh.
Oh, God, not in front of somebody else, Winnie.
You really think I'd heat you up in front of an audience? You keep blushing like that, I won't even have to. You're doing a fine job all by yourself.
Yeah.
River's face is quite red, but no matter how much ribbing Winifred gives her, she saves her annoyance for you.
Oh, yay.
You seem busy, and I don't want to take you away from talking.
Well, then why don't you come by later? Sit with me for a while.
River's voice is low and quiet, but you can still hear the heat in her words.
You gonna warm me up?
You already know the answer to that.
Just want to hear you say it.
Oh, honey. Why, yes. Yes, I will warm you up later.
Promise?
If you give me a chance, I'll have you in a rolling boil.
River doesn't say anything, but the smile on her face says that Winifred's words have hit home. Her body language changes, and she looks as if she wants to take a step closer. But her eyes dart over to you, and she closes herself off again.
I'll be back.
And I'll be waiting.
I got pretty steamy.
Oh, that? That was... that was something, wasn't it? You know what? That's nothing you need to be worrying yourself about, sweetheart. River and I go way back. Way back. She was the first one to come and speak to me when I got here. She's pretty special to me. Bless your heart. You taking my kindness for flirting. That's precious.
No.
Yes, I may think you are one of the cutest things I ever did see.
Yes.
Yes, I did get excited that you came to see me today.
Yes.
But I wouldn't call what I'm doing flirting.
Oh, well, damn.
Wait a moment. Look at you distracting me again.
Yeah.
I'm starting to expect you didn't come here for a story after all. Look, I gotta go get ready for my visit with River.
Okay. I want all the details.
I will not give you anything of the sort. Besides, your imagination might be more fun.
Oh.
You know what? Why don't you just go on ahead and I'll see you later, all right, sweetheart?
All right.
Go on now, get going.
Don't get. All right. So we got 3 more dates today. Go up here. All right, so you're going to be one of them. I hope all of this is not like a bunch of different ones, but you're going to be one of them. You're going to be one of them. And you're going to be one of them. Let's just go ahead and get this guy done, because if we finish him off, we might get some
we
points.
will be playing a popular and complicated game. This is a game in the Eurogame tradition, one of resource allocation, worker, placement, and cooperation between players.
Okay. What are we playing?
It's based on the 20th century dairy wars between England, France, and Belgium, called Cream
We're
Capitalist.
playing Monopoly.
We will both attempt to outproduce the cream that the other is attempting to make. Would you like to hear the rules?
Yep.
I'm so excited to speak for a very long time!
Fuck.
Parker does indeed speak for a very long time, spending roughly 45 minutes going into excruciating detail about the different rules and sub-rules for each scenario, including the expansions which, as far as you can tell, aren't being used.
I'll play as Belgium, which has a +3 bonus to currency exchange, which means you can be either England or France. Which will you choose?
England.
Ha! That's definitely a bad move.
Fuck
In the
you.
Cream Capitalist Championships, England is well known to be at a disadvantage because of the cow wandering exploit. Think of the exploit! Begin!
Yeah, but we're gonna get
distributes
tea.
the pieces. A 10-minute process. You receive 5 cards with various types of cream-making machinery on them, 6 bulk cooling tank pieces, 24 cream maker worker pieces, a pasteurization token, and 8 or 9 things you can only describe as shapes.
Oh, Jesus.
It appears that Belgium has slightly different calculations governing the way that their workers are spawned.
Okay.
In fact, the Belgium player should prioritize exchanging currencies to create new cards rather than spawning new factories.
Okay.
I'll go first so you can see how a turn usually goes. It consists of 5 phases.
Good God.
Parker does a mathematical dance between placing workers, spawning new factories, and gathering new resources to then place again. Chits and chips fly through his fingers, and it serves to remind you just how well made the pieces really are.
That's my turn. I'm prioritizing fermentation technology, the last step in the cream-making process. Now you go.
Alright. Prioritize unlocking fancier cream skimmer machines to skim faster. Move my workers to the cow fields to carry bulk milk. Oh. We need to do this because that'll lock him out.
Your attempts seem feeble compared to Parker's mighty conversion strength.
You have a long way to go until you can convert like Belgium can.
But it seems that his bluster hides the fact that he hasn't taken advantage of his country's own strengths just yet. The turn goes back to Parker, who spends 10 more minutes going through the 5 phases.
I've invested in new technologies. Once my factories are complete, my process will be airtight. Making cream will be a dream.
Put all of them into this.
Parker looks stunned.
Wait, that was supposed to belong to me! To Belgium!
You left a fatal flaw.
Soon, with the bottom falling out of his resource generation, Parker's mighty dairy empire crumbles beneath its own weight.
England, baby! Expansionism.
You are outproducing him 4-1, and your low-fat milk production has increased exponentially.
Damn right.
You win! I can't outdo the Milkmaster. I will see you next time for our relationships. Ultimate dice roll. Milky.
Okay. We got Cam, we got Art.
And here you are. Your load looks a tad light, though, wouldn't you say?
Sorry?
I recall clearly asking you to come back to me with 2 companions.
Yeah, I got Art and Cam.
2, as you'll know, isn't 1. And 2 most certainly is not 0. Bring me the rubbish bin. Bring me the pallet.
Oh, okay.
I don't know how I shall bear your absence.
I gotta talk to both of them and then come here? Or convince them to come up here? Oh, Jesus Christ.
You have returned. Well, choose your destiny.
Santa!
You, elf, come here. Ho, ho, ho.
Okay, you sit on your lap.
Mistress? I have no idea who this mistress is that you're referring to. My name is Santa Claus, which you, seeing as you are an elf, are obviously quite aware. So stop these absurd shenanigans immediately. We've got an enormous amount of work to do.
Yes,
Dress
we do.
yourself.
Yay! Wowzers! That is an outfit.
And the clock is ticking.
Yes, Santa.
Very good, elf. Now, as you are well aware, it's Blissmas Eve.
Okay, we gotta
In
get
case
to
you
work.
hadn't noticed, we're in crisis mode here at the workshop.
Not on Blissmas!
Yes, it is a truly lamentable tragedy. Unfortunately, our head chef, Tinselface, served some spoiled reindeer stew, and it's rendered our entire workforce incapacitated with horrific food poisoning.
Fucking
Whatever you
Tinselface.
do, stay away from the bathrooms. Now there's no one who can help finish preparations for Blissmas Eve. No one, except you. I'm going to be completely honest, Elf. You were not my first choice. There's a reason I didn't have you on the production line at all this year. You're sloppy, lazy, and generally incompetent.
Yeah!
In fact, you're one of the worst elves who's ever worked for this organization. Just
Yeah!
total embarrassment to the entire North Pole. If there was anyone else who could save Blissmas, I would call them. But there's not.
Okay.
It's up to you. Do you understand?
I understand, Santa.
Good. All right. First, let's take a look at your workstation. Dear God. This is where you work? This is a sty.
Yeah!
Moldy gingerbread houses, half-eaten candy canes. I've never seen such a nasty, unkempt, unprofessional workspace. You are beyond disgusting, and you should be deeply ashamed of yourself.
Yeah!
Tell me how ashamed you are, Elf, or you're fired.
You're absolutely right,
Such a
Santa.
pathetic and insincere response.
Beat me.
It's painfully clear you're not taking me or this position seriously. And you're insulting every hard-working elf that does.
Yeah!
You must be punished for this insolence. Here, take this old, gross, half-eaten candy cane and lick it until there's nothing left.
Lick, lick.
Enough backtalk. Lick the candy cane. Lick it, elf!
To like OSHA.
Very good, elf. You may be pathetically incompetent as an employee, but watching you lick that candy cane pleases Santa greatly.
Thank you, Santa.
In fact, it's awakening an overwhelming hunger Santa hasn't felt in many Blissmases. A deep, powerful burning. Like a fire flickering across Santa's dewy skin and... Great ghost of Blissmas present! Is that really the time? We're even further behind schedule than I feared. Quickly, Elf! I need you to finish building the wooden toys immediately. You like toys, don't you, Elf?
Very much so,
I
Santa.
knew you would. Now quickly, grab your hammer and nails and get to work. That's it, Elf. Nail that wood.
Yeah!
Nail that hard, hard wood, you pathetic, worthless elf. Harder! Yes! Just like that! Oh! Yes! Yes! Looks like I may have underestimated you, elf.
Thank you.
No. Thank you, elf. Santa is very, very pleased with you. But enough chit-chat. There's still much we need to do before delivery. Now take the wooden toys over to the gift wrap station. They need to be properly wrapped before they can be distributed. Quickly!
Yes, Santa. Right away, Santa.
Now wrap the presents using this silk ribbon. Tie them up tight. Real tight. I want them tied so tightly that they're losing circulation. Do you get me, Elf?
Yes, Santa.
That's it, Elf. Tie them up real tight. Do you feel that, Elf? Do you feel how tight those ribbons are? I imagine anything tied that tight would be completely immobile, trapped, and utterly helpless. Can you imagine that, Elf?
Oh, yes, Santa.
All right, enough gift wrapping. Now let me check the time and... You did it, Elf. You successfully fabricated and wrapped all the gifts with seconds to spare. Honestly, I didn't think it would be possible. But despite your myriad inadequacies, you actually managed to save Blissmas.
Yay!
I think that deserves a reward. Don't you?
So I successfully pleased you, Santa.
Let's not ruin the surprise. Here, come take a seat on Santa's lap to receive your reward.
Yeah!
But first, I need to consult with my list to determine whether you've been naughty or nice.
I'm on the naughty list.
According to the list, you've been very naughty this year. I wasn't aware of that, but honestly, I'm not particularly surprised. Unfortunately, that means there's only going to be one thing stuffed inside your stocking. It's what you deserve.
Oh. Nuts.
And scene. I don't know about you, but that left me quite pleased. An adequate and serviceable job, my little wretch. Tell me, did you find it as satisfactory as I did? Very good, wretch. It pleases your mistress to hear that. And considering you were not a total disappointment, I'd be interested in exploring another scenario with you.
Yay! We can get through the last one.
See you next time. I look forward to experiencing your vain attempts to please me.
Alright. We're not going to talk to her because we need to get probably like, I don't know, like not objects but the concepts. Alright, so let's go get Cam, go get Art, go talk to the memory lady, finish Parker, then to the safe. Wait. That is an object. Cam, I need your help upstairs.
Okay.
It appears that Cam is interested in helping with Lady Memoria. Art is still required for her request.
Beauty. Oh, they're gonna make it easy.
Hello, hello, hello. How are we today? What are we feeling? How can the wide world of artistic expression help you?
I need your help with Memoria.
Ah, dear Memoria. Isn't she gothic? I am such a fan. Let's go.
Me too.
And with that, your quest for Lady Memoria is complete.
Yes. Alright. Let's get Memoria.
Gentlemen, and here you are. Excellent. How are you, Cam?
Oh, you know me, Memoria.
Yes, I do. Perhaps better if we answer that question in private, dear. And Art?
I'm amazing. I saw a bit of green in the sky this morning. I can't even tell you. I almost fell over. I almost literally fell over. Fabulous day thus far.
Wonderful. I saw that green too. Reminded me of a chemical spill. You both know what we're about here? The long-awaited cleanup has at last begun.
Oh, sweet. Looks like I'll be scoring big today then.
Not so fast, Cammy. I'm sure there are some treasures buried up here that would be better suited to my unique talents.
There will be more than enough for both of you, I'm sure. There are years' worth to go through, after all. As long as it doesn't all end up on my plate again when the process is through, I couldn't care less. I'll keep it simple. I'll pull something, and you, my human darling, will decide whether it goes to Cam or to Art.
Okay. And what if you want to keep it up for a little longer?
Then I suppose I wouldn't really have a choice, would I? But I would not like that. I hope I've been clear. I would not like that at all.
Okay.
Oh, I think she's really funny when she's pissed off. Personally.
Cammy, let's not antagonize anyone for fun. At least not yet. It's early.
Right, and we're off. And boys, just sit over there unless we need you. Your zany antics are a distraction I can ill afford.
Yes, ma'am.
This poster. Bruno Jar's The Moonshine Jug Tour. I remember when you brought this back. I was disturbed. You were so happy. I believe it was this concert where you got that stick-on tattoo in the bathroom.
Gross.
What was it? A rose? Barbed wire?
It was a pickle.
Oh, of course it was. A great big sour one, I hope. So, what shall we do with it?
We're gonna toss it.
Oh, sweet. This'll be delicious. Nom nom nom.
Thanks.
Huh? I don't like eat it. Shut up.
Wonderful. Next, another Bruno Jar's piece. This is the album itself called Moonshine. And it looks like you attached your tickets to it as well.
Oh, if it's the album.
Sentimental. Though I suppose if I'd bought scalp tickets at the door from a man in a red sequined fedora, I'd have kept them too.
It's true.
What would you like to do?
Let's hang that one up.
Great. This is something you constructed in a way. Lovely.
Yes.
We're making good progress. How surprising. Now these. These are stamp and coin collections. I remember when you started making these. I believe your grandfather sent you the first few.
Oh, those guys stay
Surprised
then.
that you still had them, but you don't. I do. And we're going to make a decision about them. Now, please.
Let's put those up.
A family heirloom. I'll hang it with honor.
Family is important. These next, I think, should be easy.
Okay. Oh, we have been playing this game for a few days now. We started on Tuesday with the launch. On my YouTube channel, I've been putting up my entire playthrough, or you can watch the VODs. We're probably about 20 hours in. Hey, thanks for the follow. I really appreciate that. One step closer. We're going to get it. Thanks, Bubble.
You, dear, have a collection of magazines about picture frames. Do you remember?
A collection of magazines about picture frames?
You
No,
had
it's
that
too
nosy
meta.
neighbor who kept stealing your mail, and you wanted to antagonize them with deeply uninteresting booty for their trouble. I thought it was brilliant, frankly. But the neighbor moved, and the magazines are a bit dusty now, so maybe they've served their last purpose?
Yeah, we don't need this anymore. Yeah, they can go.
Excellent. Usually the only paper I get has pizza grease on it, which is also cool.
It is cool, isn't it, Cam?
He's so grungy.
I know. He's cute. Love how open-minded you are.
I am, aren't I?
Yes, you
It's
are.
nice to be appreciated. Ah, yes, motivational art. You got this from that gym you were going to.
Oh, no,
for a
this can go.
while. Apparently they had good classes, a clean locker room, and this penchant for making thing-based puns.
Believe in your shelf.
Believe in your shelf. Take a bike out of life. Rack your plates.
Right now, I am just deeply in love with this game. So I'm probably going to be doing this for a while, but I kind of just bounce around from game to game. I've done some Subnautica. For Father's Day, we played World War II Call of Duty for the first time playing a Call of Duty in probably over a decade, because I am not a shooty dude. We just bounce around. Whatever people want to watch or I feel like playing, that's what we jump into.
I suppose they thought it was funny. I would have liked one about pickleball for my little pickle.
Am I a little pickle?
Toss, keep, burn into ashes.
Burn. No. No. We're gonna toss it.
Huh. I think I'm gonna use it as a shelf. Why not, right?
It would seem appropriate.
Yeah, go ahead and toss the link in to the stream or into the chat, and I'll give them a look here, probably right afterwards.
Creative. Last one for now. One of Hirohime's posters for some sort of anime. I can't say I understand why this seems to be all the rage nowadays.
I will let you know if for some reason, like, the auto mod stops you from putting in, yeah, I figured. Yeah, actually, tell you what, let me do this. Let me see if I can change that auto mod for you real quick. Hold on, Mr. Poster. We'll be hanging you up in just a second. Let's do this. And seeing if I can make some changes on the fly here. Send me a private message with your Discord name and I'll add you on, and then I'll take a look at them that way, okay? Do you remember that arc?
I always thought it was a phase with you. What will you do with it?
We'll hang that up.
Oh, goodness, look at that. What an addition that will be to the collection, I think.
Yes, won't it? That will be all for today. Some old art hung, some brand new trash gifted. Either way, a very successful day. You've done a crunchy job so far, Pickle. Well
Thanks.
done. I'm feeling better already. See you next time.
Thanks, Memoria.
You again?
Oh, god damn it, Rebel.
So, what brings you back, poser? See? I'm being nice. Ugh. I'm a duck. Riveting.
Yeah. We...
What is?
Yeah.
Aren't we all?
Are you high?
I say you could call me that, dumbass. Pretty damn sure I didn't.
Rebel! I'm tired of all of this.
But you are all those things and more. I'm just being accurate. Fine. Call me Rebel. Or Daddy. Oh, and I'm getting bored. I usually spend about 20 seconds talking. You can
Oh
watch
my
it. That's the only
God.
favor I'm gonna do you too, so appreciate that shit. Yeah, maybe. I'll bounce right. In fact, I'm gonna get... You wanna talk to me again? Too ducking bad, poser. Poof! Rebel's gone.
Alright. Let's close out Parker here.
You're here!
I am.
Oh, we've had so many adventures together. So many fun games. Now, I'm so excited to find out my feelings for you. Are you ready to begin the process?
Yeah, as soon as I can't get into it while I'm streaming, but as soon as I'm done, I'll get it down. I'll add you on my Discord, and we'll take a look. That's great, Parker.
Oh, we need my good friend Chance for this.
I can't believe you're doing this, dude. This is a terrible way to find out your relationships. It should be done through careful, well thought out story beats, excellent lore, and a good sense of closure.
Oh, I love my dice. I need it. It's part of the rules of my love.
My name on Discord is High Class Trailer Trash, just like the stream.
Fine. Here they are.
Pretty easy to
Your
find me.
Relationship dice.
They're beautiful, Chance.
Yep. Okay, so I'm supposed to weight them depending on how you played your games together?
Yep.
Yes. The human gets extra love points for beating me. And extra hate points for cheating me.
I didn't cheat.
I know. You're one of the good ones.
I am.
But even so, there's always the possibility I could still hate you in the end.
Better not, Parker. I worked hard for this. I even beat you at that stupid cream game.
Sure, dude. I've got the dice all done up like you wanted.
He holds out the dice to you, presenting them just before your big roll.
Okay, these odds are looking real good for love.
What? You didn't actually roll them. Alright. Let's do the final scene with... Well, probably not the final
You have
one.
returned.
Let's go, Sophia.
Choose your destiny.
Let's do the chef and the cook.
Hurry! You're already 10 minutes late. Come in quick and get to your station. And wear this.
Yeah.
Are you the new prep cook Carlo recommended? Ugh, it's just part of the scene. We're doing a roleplay scenario, remember?
I know, but you didn't give me an option to play along.
You're talking too much and prepping too little, prep cook. You're already late and now our customers are getting impatient. Impatience means review bombing online.
Oh God!
And review bombing is the first step to certain bankruptcy. Don't make me regret hiring you.
Totally right. My bad. Sorry.
You disgust me. Now stop your pathetic groveling and get to work.
Okay.
Because of your laziness and incompetence, we're already severely behind. The customers didn't even get their appetizers yet.
What?
Here, get to work kneading this dough. If you can even manage to do that right. Knead it real deep and hard.
Yeah.
Understand me?
Like on a scale of 1 to 10.
Maybe I didn't make myself clear,
Oh,
worm.
I'm pissing her off now.
In my kitchen, I am the Alpha and the Omega.
What am I
You
then?
exist to serve me unquestioningly and without hesitation. And at all times, you shall address your superior as yes, chef, and yes, chef alone. Do you think you can get that through your thick skull?
Yes, chef!
Better. Not great, but serviceable. Maybe we can mold you into an adequate prep cook yet.
Oh, good.
Now knead that dough. Knead it really, really deep. Harder, prep cook.
I'm a
I
kneading.
want to see the beads of sweat glistening on your anxious brow.
I love kneading your bread.
Very good, prep cook.
Yeah.
Apparently, you can follow orders when properly motivated.
Yeah, my motivation's cracking the safe to see what's inside.
All right, enough with the bread.
Okay.
I need you to move on to preparing the main course, the turkey.
We gonna be basting?
Here, take this
Oh.
stuffing and push it deep inside the cavity.
God damn.
As deep as you can possibly go. Can my little prep cook manage that painfully simple task?
Yes, chef.
Well, what are you waiting for? Get to work! That's it, my little prep cook.
I love
Take
stuffing.
that stuffing and shove it deep inside that turkey. So deep. Fill that turkey up with those steamy, moist breadcrumbs. Shove them as deep as you possibly can.
Yes, chef.
Now quickly, slide the bread and turkey inside the oven. But first, make sure the oven gets super hot. We need to make sure the food gets thoroughly cooked after all. How hot is the oven, prep cook?
So hot, chef.
Now that is a very, very hot oven indeed. Good work, prep cook. Maybe you're not entirely a pitiful, worthless drag on this business after all.
Thank you, chef.
By the way, while you were toiling away on your pathetic excuse for dinner, I was busy creating one of my world-famous desserts. They're exquisite and delectable works of art, as I'm sure you're aware.
Yes, chef.
Now, normally, I wouldn't allow someone as insufferable as yourself this honor, and especially not on their first day. But since you took orders competently, and proved yourself a serviceable addition to my team, I decided I want to give you a reward.
Thanks, chef.
Your reward is to lick my spoon.
Mm-hmm.
Lick it clean, and tell me how thick and sweet my cake batter tastes.
Oh, it's transcendent, chef.
I know, isn't it? All right, that's enough. Now go clean the dishes. They're incredibly dirty, and frankly, so are you.
Yeah.
I need you to scrub them of all their filth. Do you understand me? Scrub the filthy dishes like the pathetic, worthless worm you are.
Yes, chef.
And scene. Ah, I don't know about you, but that left me quite pleased.
Yay.
An adequate and serviceable job, my little wretch. Tell me, did you find it as satisfactory as I did?
Yep.
It pleases your mistress to hear that. Regardless, you've sufficiently helped me fulfill all my role-playing fantasies, and thus injected some much-needed vivacity into my lackluster late-night activities. And it appears, despite my initial misgivings, that you have proved yourself a satisfactory plaything for your mistress.
Thank you.
Honestly, and I can't believe I'm saying this, I think you and I could be even more. Don't get me wrong, putting on this persona, building relationships with this specific dynamic, it's a lot of fun. And I love helping my little wretches fulfill their fantasies. But it's only one side of me. It's definitely the side I show the most, but that's partially because I've never really found someone I felt comfortable enough with to share all of me. Until now. So what do you say, little wretch? Shall I give you the passcode to my chassis?
Would love nothing more. Yeah! Nailed it!
You can unlock my chassis anytime, my little wretch.
Oh, that got us a lot more sass. Can we open it now? What's in here? What's in here? Money, and we can date it. Oh boy. Time to go to bed. All right. That's a successful day. I think that's a good stopping point for today. We'll pick up more over the weekend, probably tomorrow, maybe even Sunday. We'll see how it all plays out. But Man, I love this game. It's going to take... Oh, look! Our Bruno Mars poster's up! Our Bruno Jars poster. Aw, he really did hang him. Did he put... Hold on. I have to do a little house exploring. Nothing in here. Where would he have put that anime poster? Right there! Hey! We got some actual... That's cute. Alright. Anyway, we're going to be back at this. I'm going to have to fight real hard not to completion this. Because it's so much fun. But I want to thank everybody for joining me today. Thanks for the follows. Thanks for the advice. Thanks for sitting through that entirety of all the dev stuff. And we will be back at this tomorrow. And y'all have a great day.